Martin, the performance was great against Manchester United, but no points, which is obviously disappointing. And then you lose 11 or 12 players for the international break. How frustrating is that for you?
The frustrating thing is not that they go there and play games. The frustrating thing is that we have to prepare with new players. We had 3 new players, plus Frimpong, so 4. You have to try to do something on the training ground and to gel them together. Maybe put some things in their mind, about the style, what we do. And you couldn't do that because, 12 players were on international duty. And today, of course, you make an assessment, players coming back. But, for example, Brian Ruiz, Mark Schwartz are not even here, Brian, for example, will arrive tomorrow, late. So, of course, that is annoying. And I always look at the other teams, if you play against Man United, for example, they've got even more internationals than us. But Norwich, for example, they had a couple, Snodgrass and Houlihan, and the rest was not even playing in the international game. So, yeah, that is always the worry you've got. If you got all the international players, like Ashkan Dejaga, playing for Iran, and Brian Ruiz playing in Costa Rica, it's 15, 16 hours flights, and luckily enough, not all the players played 90 minutes. For example, George Garagounis played 60 minutes, but John Annarese played 90 minutes. So we always look at the list, and maybe we have to take that in consideration if we make the lineup and try to get out the best team, for getting the points against Norwich.
You were waiting on a couple of work permits for Manolev and Eno in particular. I know that Manolev's has come through, but what's the current status on Eno?
I think Eno will get his work permit today, but of course he hasn't trained with us, so I don't think I will select him for that game against Norwich, because he didn't train with us, he was not here, so he will probably train with us tomorrow, and that is too late for me, Urbi is the only one who trained with us, who already had his 20 minutes against Man U. So he will be involved, that is certain. But for Manolev, I have to make a decision. And for Eno, I'm pretty sure that he won't be in the squad.
Were you pleased with Urbi's debut? He seemed to light up the pitch at times when he came on.
Yeah, the only thing is where, of course, we've got Sitwell coming back.
Yeah.
And that is a big boost for my team, because Sitwell was important this season. So it's more like Urbi is a wide player who can play midfield. And of course he can play number 10 position, he can play left back, so he's pretty versatile, but he was not happy with that when he was with me at Ajax, he wanted to play and focus on one position. And I said, but I probably took you because you're so versatile, so sometimes it's an advantage for a player, and he of course has to cope with the English league and with the strengths of the English league, but he's a talented player, I told you, so I know what to get with him. But he's a bit of a lightweight, he's not Arnold Schwarzenegger, so hopefully he can cope with his style.
And Dimitar Berbatov, is he fit for this weekend?
Dimitar, hopefully he will be fit, because with Brian, I don't know, because he comes back tomorrow, and he's perfect for that role, and he did that against Norwich in the last game at Craven Cottage, where he was probably one of the better players on the pitch, so hopefully he's fit, but if not, I hope and pray that Dimitar will be there to play in that role, but I'm not sure yet. We make an assessment today, we will make an assessment, and then hopefully he can train with us tomorrow.
It was a resounding victory against Norwich at the beginning of the season. They then went on a very good spell, and now they're on not such a good spell. Is it a good time to go to Carrow Road and play them?
We started off very well, and that was the first 9 games or 10 games we did well, and they didn't start very well. After that they had an unbelievable spell. Of course we had another team out, Dembele was still here, Diarra played in midfield, Patrice played up front, he scored a hat-trick, and Brian Ruiz played, I think Kakaniklis was on the left, Damien on the right. We played some good football. After that we looked a bit unsettled, and they looked very settled. Now over the last 7-8 weeks they haven't done particularly well, so hopefully it's a good time to go there and to get some points.
We wish you luck tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.